by the time the fundamentals are in place, you've probably got 7 to 10 different tools all stitched together, and none of them are really working for you, most likely. And I think the way most people get here is the way that I'd got there, the way that I see many of our customers get to it, is they go and they buy a GRC platform. They get a Vanta or a Drata, and maybe they're using an AWS or a GCP, and no doubt they've got GitHub in the mix when it's up, when it's still working on those rare occasions, and a bunch of other tools, perhaps MDM somewhere. Maybe they're just using the basic, compliance agent that some of those tools produce, not to mention SaaS tools and an ungodly number of other subscriptions. And they've gone and just blindly clicked the buttons that these GRC tools tell them in order to get through an initial audit, compliance certification, some kind of basic check that you're doing something maybe somewhere related to security. And so by the time you're actually running your security program, you're not running a security program. You're managing a bunch of different tools who don't talk together to each other. You've got a mix of compliance requirements that are being treated like security vulnerabilities. And all of that is flowing through to a system that you probably don't check very frequently, nor have you configured any alerts or other ways of detecting that you have a security issue. And at some point, this stack that you've built on toothpicks and duct tape is not possibly serving you. This initial mess that you built for yourself, thinking, this is just easy because I can move really fast this way, actually becomes this thing that's really slowing you down. And you may not even realize it because you're spending time pulling CSV files, stitching things together, transforming the data, rather than acting on what the information is telling you. And I know this because I've lived it. I experienced it at a company called Crunch Time. We were fairly mature, selling enterprise software in food and retail. This tax that you pay for managing all of this becomes unbearable. And so you've got 3 very clear ways to know whether you're falling into this trap. The first is if you're managing lots and lots of different tools that don't talk to each other. The second is if you're having to do any of your own data processing, transformation, any sort of exports or anything of that sort. And the third is when you're spending over 90% of your time pulling data together rather than acting on the information that's in there. I'll tell you more about what I do and what I've done in order to address this. But these are the 3 reasons why I started Fencer.